generation has changed so much since like 2012 through 2016, if you want to say. A lot of people are talking more crap about each other, and I guess that's usual because, that's how people are these days. People are getting bullied more. They're making people sad and putting them down for just to make them feel better, or to make them strong or something. Um, there's also, we're getting addicted to our phones. That's how we have our conversations. That's why we had bad talking to people in person, and that happens a lot to me because it happened to me. And we're more in our technologies. We're more into that instead of going out, getting fresh air, going play soccer or basketball or whatever you guys do, or hanging out more with your friends or whatever. I mean, yes, there's more people that hang out with their friends, but it depends the person too if they have friends. um Another reason why people are changing, yes, people are really changing a lot. They're being more rude and more mean. They're not being respectful for their family, what they give them. They're being mad. They're not being mad. They're being disrespectful to their parents, even to teachers. They don't respect what they have given, and they should be respectful for that they're brought to this world, and that they have good parents, and that the parents treat them very well, because there's some parents that I know, especially my mom. She's very nice to me, but you guys should respect your parents and your family, because they've been there for you since day one. They're your friends. Yes, you might say they're not your friends, but they're your friends, because when you have friends, they leave you and they come back, and they talk shit about you no matter what. So they're your friends too. Love them. Give them all the love you have. Go wherever you want to go with them. Go like Disney or a theme park or whatever you like to do with them. Enjoy your life with them, because at the end they're gonna die, and you didn't appreciate when you were there for them, or they were there for you. So appreciate them, that you had them there, and that they're still alive today. Or if your grandparents or your grandma or your abuelo, tío, or whatever died, well, appreciate the family that you have now, because they're taking care of you. They're giving the food. They're giving you money, because when you get older, they're not going to help you with all of that. They're not going to help you to pay your bills, because you're already getting old and you're already an adult. So when you get older, like probably by 19, or if you move out earlier, I don't know what age you guys are moving, but when you're moving, you gotta do all that stuff: the cleaning, the bill. Like if you're getting an apartment, you have to pay the apartment bill, or if you're getting a house in a young age, you have to pay that. And when you have a family, they're gonna be there for you when you need them. I mean, for babysitting, I guess, but they're not gonna pay your bills, because you gotta get a job, you gotta do this, and you gotta clean for your husband, do this for that, and you're not a teenager anymore, or a little baby, or a little kid, if you want to say, or a toddler, or whatever. You're gonna change, and when you get more older, you're gonna understand yourself, like, wow, now I don't have my parents, and they're not there for me. I mean, yes, they're gonna be there for you, but they're not gonna help you that much like they used to when you were younger. So everything is gonna change when you get older in life. You're gonna do your own stuff by yourself. No one's gonna help you. Like, I'm going to high school now. I have to grow up, and I have to do my own stuff. Now I gotta learn and teach my own self, that like I gotta clean and do that stuff. So when you get older, you're gonna have to learn and do your own doing your own self, and that's how it is, because that's how life is. And when we die, because but just respect your family. That's the important part, and love them for them, because they're your family, and respect them with all your heart, because if you don't respect them, then you're I don't know how to say it, but you're probably a bad kid, or I don't know. But please respect them, because they love you. And if they don't show you that that you like, if they don't show you that they love you, then still respect them no matter what. Like either stepdad, stepmom, whoever, just respect them. Even your friends, respect them too, because if it's like a best friend, or a best friend that was been there for your whole life, or 14 years, or how many years you've been to guys know each other, respect them too, because they've been there for you no matter what. Yes, you guys might have ups and downs, and you might have bad days with each other, but please respect them too, because they've been there for you. And yeah. And another reason why that I'm gonna go into relationships right now, because yes, this happens to a lot of people that I have known, and it happened to me too. Yes, guys, I mean, relationships now these days, I'm not gonna say they don't last that long, but like if you're like in middle school, don't even think about getting a relationship there, because they don't last that long. They only last like a week, or even like 2 days. Like they don't even last that long. So don't even plan dating a guy in middle school, or a guy want to date a girl, because I don't care about guys, but mostly girls. This is mostly for the girls. So girls, don't date a guy in middle school. If you're still in middle school, it's pointless. I mean, it depends on the guy too, because guys are dirty mind these days. And yeah. So another thing about that, if you're in a relationship, a long relationship, there's people that they've been together for a year, or 3 months, or like 1 year and 3 months. And I mean, they keep going, or there's some like they stop for 1 year and then they get back together. I don't know how that goes, because I've never been in a long relationship yet. So I mean, that's good that you're with the person that you want to be with. And yes, just live in love, live the life with the person, and enjoy all the stuff, because you never know at the end, and stuff might happen, and you might argue and have a fight. But I'm not giving negativity here, because I really don't want that to happen to a couple, because I'm not like that. I think negative, but like I sometimes want to think positive for a couple. So if you guys still together, then congratulations. I'm happy for you guys. Those 1 year, or you're still together. I'm happy for that. Yeah. Another reason. So we're gonna go to boys. Boys these days. I don't know how to explain this. I'm not trying to be mean or anything or rude, but it's just the truth. And if you don't want to take the truth, then what else can I do about it? I'm just saying the truth about guys. About guys these days, they're really like, meanie. Like they're like, I don't know, like they're not like the guys like they used to be. Like they're less like, not romantic. Like I don't know, probably us girls, we ask too much. But like there's some guys that they just want to hook up, and then they leave you the next minute, or they just want to be best friends and benefits, or friends with benefits, or whatever. I mean, I've got that a lot of times from guys, and I'm not like, I mean, yes, I do reject guys, but it's just, I don't want that, because I don't want to be with that person. And I get into my feelings, and I start crying, because I don't want to feel like embarrassed around people that like, I did that guy and whatever. I'm trying to be, PG-13, because I don't want to be rated R. But yes, guys are very dirty mind these days. I mean, there's some guys, yeah, they might have a dirty mind, but they're romantic at the same time, and they're very sweet, and you might last long with them. But guys these days are barely like romantic. Now they're like more dirty mind. Then they just want, the PUSSY. They just want that. And I mean, just don't, fuck boys too. Don't fall for a fuck boy. Don't even cry for a fuck boy, because they're stupid. And just don't be with a fuck boy, because it's not worth it, and it's not worth crying too. Another thing about guys is that They're probably not worth it right now at this age because their mind are like still babyish, and when they get older they're gonna ask themselves why did I did that to the girl, like why did I hurt her that way, and they think like that when they get older, when they get into adult, and then they're like why did I do that to a girl, what was I stupid, because nowadays at this age like 15, 16 or 17 or probably 18, they're thinking dirty mind, they just want that. And I mean guys these days are not, they're dumb. Like they don't even last long with a girl. I mean, yes, there's some guys that do last long with a girl. I guess it depends on the guy too, because there's some guys that are like stupid, and I'm not trying to be mean, but it's just the truth, because a lot of girls have said that before, and girls have told me that before, that guys are mentally stupid. And yeah, just don't fall for a fuckboy, and get a good guy that's gonna care for you, and that would care for you and will be there for you and take care of you and treat you like a princess or a queen or whatever you like to be called, or like a baby girl, because girls like that. But yes, be treated well from a guy. If he doesn't treat you well and he ignores you or doesn't text you all day, at least like if he says I'm busy or something, you're gonna have to understand him that he's doing something and that he needs a space at that time. And yes, just girls, relax. There's a bunch of human beings in this world. There's like a lot of thousands, millions, or whatever, how many people in this whole world. There's a lot of guys. So my grandma, my grandma always tell me that I should get a boyfriend 21, because that's like the actual age that you're supposed to get a boyfriend. But why would I want to wait that age? I mean, yes, that's when you actually fall in love with a person, I guess, but I don't know, because us right now, teenagers, we don't know what is falling in love. We don't know what is love. I mean, yes, there's teenagers that already know what love is, but for my example, for my meaning of love is like you're caring about someone and you're giving the love to them, and that's what my opinion is. But there's some other people that have different opinions of what love is. But yeah. And another thing is that girls shouldn't be used as a toy, because they're not a toy. They're a human being. They have hair, they have nails, they have this, they have the body. And there's some guys these days that, that get me really pissed, because they only use girls just because their body. Sorry guys, that's my grandma, she called me. What I was saying was I just hate guys these days that just using girls just because of their body, basically, and or they're only dating them just because they have this and an ass or butt or big titties or whatever. Some guys just date the girl like that just for that, and I really hate that a lot from a guy, and I get super pissed. I don't know why, but I just get pissed because I don't know what type of nigger or guy would want to date a girl just because of her body. Like, what's the whole point? Like, a guy should look for a girl, their personality, their spirit, probably their looks. There's some guys that like looks too. I mean, yes, she can have a little bit of looks, but still, just don't date a girl just because their tits and their ass, because that's stupid. You just want to date her because of her that. But for my concern, that a guy should look for is their personality, their spirit, their sense of humor. If a girl has sense of humor, their laugh, their smile, their looks, probably. And there's some guys that don't care about looks; they just care about the personality, most of all. But most of all, guys should really care about is their personality, because a girl that has good personality, a guy, will love the girl, make him laugh, make him smile every day, make him think about her every day, and get a guy, that will text you every day. I'm not saying like he texts you every day, but he has to text you at least, because if he's your boyfriend, um he has to at least text you every day, because if he doesn't text you, then it's not worth your time. It's not. Just consider that. And yeah, I mean, that's all I have to say. I think there's more, but guys are just mentally dumb these days. I mean, there are guys that are really smart to date a girl. And I just don't like how guys are using girls these days, and it gets me really pissed. And there's some couples that are going back with each other because I guess they're meant to be, or they just, the guy want her back because they beg for her. And if a guy cheats on you and he says sorry, don't take him back. Just don't. Or a guy taking a girl back, just don't. Just don't take that guy back, because it's not worth it. He's gonna do it to you either way again, and he's gonna say no, I'm not gonna do it. Well, yeah, they're gonna do it to you again, because I've seen that people doing that, and I've seen it when people are married, and yes, they have done it, and they've done it twice or 3 times. And just don't take a guy or a girl back if they cheated on you. Just don't, because that's another waste of time to take someone back, and you're gonna have bad trusting them and stuff. So just don't do that. You really have to have good trust in a girl. Like, you really need to know them very good. So if you guys are going too fast in a relationship, just don't take it too fast. Take it slow. Don't take it so slow, but take it slow, because you want to get to meet the person, you want to get to know them, and then when you guys meet in person, you're gonna get to know them even more. And when you're ready to date that, or when you guys are ready to date each other, then the guy can ask you out, or the girl can ask the boy out. So when you guys are ready to be boyfriend and girlfriend, just the guy's gonna ask you out. Another thing is, don't beg for a girl to do it with you, because if they're not ready, they're not ready. Don't make up stuff that just say, oh look, I'm in love with you, let's do it, or if you don't love me, don't do it with me because you're stupid. And then they break up with the begging you to have sex. Don't even think about having sex with him. When you're ready, do it with him, when you're ready. But if he begs you, just don't do it with him, because it's gonna be embarrassed, or it's gonna be, I don't know how to say it, but it's gonna be miserable for you, because then you'll be like, wow, I did it, and and you don't want that to happen to you. You don't want to feel depressed or stressed out because you did it with the wrong guy, or whatever you want to say. But yeah, just be careful with guys, especially girls. Oh my gosh, I didn't get that to that point. Excuse me. Girls, be careful with girls. You can get into fights a lot. I'm not gonna say a lot, because there's a lot of jealous girls out there, and when they talk shit about you, they just want to make you feel down, and that they just want to make themselves better, to see them better, hey, I bully her and whatever, talk shit about her, and it makes me feel better, it makes me happy and whatever. Just don't even think about talking shit about a girl that hasn't talked shit about you or have done anything to you, because that's how happened to me a lot. And I'm a person that don't talk shit about people, because I'm a very nice person and chill, and I'm not that type of person, because I'm too nice to do that, talk shit about a person. But just don't be talking people behind back, or talk shit about them even though you don't even know them, or calling them names like hoe, slut, or whatever, bitch. I mean, yes, I don't care, because a lot of people have been calling girls bitch, but just don't call them names even though you don't even know them. But if you know them, I'm not gonna say I guess you could talk shit, but if you know them, I mean, you just don't talk shit about them, because you're gonna make them feel down either way. You're gonna make them feel sad, and one day they're gonna be able, they're gonna be done with their life, and I'm done with this, and then they're gonna kill themselves. And I don't want that to happen to people, because that's very negativity, and I don't want to be some person seeing them sad just because they're getting bullied or people are talking shit about them. I really don't want to see that in a person, because you always there's life is too short to be sad, because you really need to be happy and just live your life. Just keep it going, move on. Don't listen to what people say, just ignore them. If they keep talking shit, just tell your parents or the principal or whoever. I mean, that probably wouldn't solve the problem, but at least it will help a little bit, if you want to say. But just keep going with your life and move on, because you're always gonna have a beautiful smile and people are gonna be looking, wow, like she's beautiful, and this and that. So just keep smiling, because that smile would never come out of your face, and you're gonna have a beautiful smile, and people are gonna be very surprised of you that you're ignoring those people, and that you're very happy, you're a very happy person. Sorry. That you're a very happy person, and just keep calm and be happy, because enjoy life is beautiful, and it's nice to live it, I guess. I mean, yes, life is not easy, but you just keep living it, because we're still young. We're like, what, like 13, 14, 15, teenager years. We're still young. We just need to live our life to the fullest and be happy, and stop worrying about stuff. Don't depend on no one, because they're not gonna be there for you until the end. They're not gonna be there for you until you die, or when you get married or have kids. They're not gonna be there for you. Only, yeah, there's a friend that's gonna be there for you for the rest of your life. I mean, yeah, that's a surprise. But just don't depend on no one, because just don't depend on no one, because no one's gonna stop you being happy, or this and that. Just no one's gonna stop you, and just be happy, because smiles are the best. And when you smile at a person, they smile back, because they see that you're happy, and they're happy that you're happy. So yeah, this is the end of the video. I know it's super long. I'm sorry I talk so much. I just need to do this long video, because I might not do videos that much, like when I'm in school, because I'm gonna be doing homework, busy in school stuff, and like I'll do community service. So this might be like I'm not saying my last video, but this might be like a video that I'm only gonna have for now, because I'm not gonna have no more videos until I don't know when, until I don't know, do another video. So I hope you guys understand me, or I'm not gonna say enjoy, because why are you gonna enjoy this video? But I guess you guys can enjoy this video. I hope it teaches you something. I'm trying to like help people out there that are feeling really down, and that need to learn to not listen to people, what they're saying, because pain in the ass. You know what I'm saying? But please like this video, subscribe, and yeah, love you guys. Bye.